That understanding
It's not
you're
saying you must
referencing
make it
was
this way.
carved out of stone
If you're trying
during
to
the age
orchestrate
of
something that
orchestral
sounds
pieces.
classical, there are rules you have to follow, sure. But the majority of theory is just understanding how you progress and what chords sound like certain ways and stuff like that. Notes sounding differently with other
Yes,
notes.
and you can make every one of those chords and notes using a machine. Because you can, because they're just noises. Just like you can paint using Photoshop on a digital tablet. Because it's all just colors hitting your fucking cones in your eyes. And how you get there.
Not even Photoshop. You could do it with MS Paint, and it still is art. It still is art.
It still is art.
Like I said, I didn't say it wasn't music. I said I have less respect for people who don't know what they're doing.
This is a personal thing again.
No,
We're back to the personal
that's a
things.
fine thing to say.
With those people are stupid, and this is stupid. This act is stupid, and the people are stupid.
However, Dead Mouse, for example, since we mentioned him, absolutely knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing more than like anybody on Earth. He's ridiculous.
You gotta get some.
Yeah, this is a German VX11 board. You can see how the sine wave when you activate this, you know, it's got a distinctly harsher sound. It's just like you can just go on and on. It's fucking ridiculous.
He knows his instruments. Those are his instruments. He's playing them. Just as like it's like saying, oh, the banjo. I don't recognize as an instrument because it came out after the violin. Well, that's like then the electric guitar doesn't count because you know the acoustic guitar is all it's ever been, and therefore that's music. And the VX1119 German-made Behringer distortion generator is definitely not an instrument because it came out after the Casio piano thing that fucking name any 70s band played ever. So, you know, music is going to keep evolving into different new things. The holographic goddamn float picks that no one's ever seen. That still counts as an instrument. You still have to learn it. It's still music. You can't just say, oh, because he's not strumming a keyboard or banging on the strings of a piano, that it's not music. It's completely music. It's just delivered in any particular instrument it wants to be. Magical imaginary instruments. If I sat you down in front of acid, you could not make music because you don't know that instrument. How to get the loops and the things and everything else.
Loop-based mixing. You might be able to after some time. Because yeah, technology makes things easier. That's the whole point. I mean, obviously playing an acoustic guitar properly is way harder than just going and pulling up some free loops of chords and assembling them in fucking Fruity Loops. But that's technology.
Which is exactly what most of that shit is these days.
Well, that's correct, because all sound is the same once the sound is made. It's just, that's technology making things more accessible.
Even if you wanted to say that, okay, it's the sound of piano playing and then you kick the Fruity Loops, the recording of an actual piano being played, the microphone placement and the technology of the microphone would affect the sound too. So that's part of it. So, Fruity Loop, you know, saying I play a real piano and it's better than if you just took samples is dependent entirely on who recorded the piano in the first place. Could be worse. Speaking of that, Japanese taiko drums yield.
I don't want that.
You can't handle that. I gave you those links, right, to the downs of those taiko drum ensembles. Yeah.
Proof of anything.
We done talking? We done. Well, however you want to label that out. It is my opinion, and I don't have to change it for anybody. Just like you have an opinion, you don't have to change it for anybody. But, for the love of God, we are going to try really hard to get everyone else to understand our opinions. Because that is what makes humans human. Like Yield's opinion on Microfag which, by the way, I uploaded that audio clip from the other day. Someone's like, I completely agree with the Yield, and Microsoft's pretty good. And they've changed since 2007, blah, blah, blah. So, you can go give that guy a handy, Jay, over the internet.
gonna have sex together. That's how it's gonna happen. Me and this random gentleman.
I think his name is Sky. Look at the guy from Reddit whose name is Sky. I don't know. I don't know who's following me on the YouTubes.
So you recorded me and then you uploaded me onto Reddit.
Yeah.
The argument.
Yeah. I labeled it, that's exactly what I labeled it.
Content. Free content harvesting.
Ventrilo, space dash space. The yields tech outlook. Tech lifestyle choices. Yields tech lifestyle choices. There's a little bit of a gay joke in there. Somewhere in there is a gay joke.
Gay fish.
I actually recorded 32 minutes of it. And I only caught the end. I really wish I would have caught that beginning bit where you were talking about Apple and how they fucking been just a marketing company. I missed that whole bit.
Well, that's vital to the.
I know. We can go back and have the argument again if you'd like. I'm recording this, by the way, right now. At least I'm getting my voice recorded this time. Last time I recorded in Audacity and I couldn't. You couldn't hear me because it doesn't have it set up to. I'd have to either unmute my microphone and hear myself, which is fucking annoying, or get some sort of virtual audio cable going to record myself, and that would just take too long. But right now I've opened up a video and I've just hit Fraps record on the video. It's Media Player Classics rendering in 3D. So it's recording me and you and Slate. And the video of my audio show adventure in 2012, which I'm going to probably swap out to something. Some penis. Big picture of penis. Vent arguments are my favorite thing. I don't want to play games. I don't even want to record games. I want to record us talking about bullshit while playing games. Which, you really should have been online. You weren't online at all yesterday. What the hell were you doing? What the hell were you proofreading just now? Because I would need to know.
I was working 14 hours yesterday. That's why I wasn't online.
That has nothing to do with you being on Vent. This is the land of tomorrow. You should be on Vent. You should have an earpiece in your left that is Vent, and an earpiece in your right that is real life. Just because it sounds better through an earpiece.
Sounds better through an earpiece.
Because you need to have it even. I would go nuts if I had just like a left earbud. That would be fucking annoying. So yeah. No, Dr. Nick and I jumped on for our certs at 2:30 in the morning. And we were like, oh, let's play a little bit. And oh my god, the TR are only awake at 2:30 in the morning.
They're just raping everything.
Oh, I instant actioned. Changed to Indar because it was on Esmir, which was like nice. And then Indar was a fucking fuck all of TR. Instant actioned. And as I'm falling down to the pod with no control, because you know I have no control, I see an enemy fucking galaxy. And it's getting closer and closer. I'm like, I'm going to hit that galaxy and take it out. And sure as shit, man, landed on its wing. I got 3 surface-to-air damages, and then a fucking kill assist for 370 points. I wrecked the crap out of it. I wish I hit record. I don't know if I got anything. It was like, boom, and I died instantly. But it was worth the death, just to murder that galaxy, or help murder it. Then he and I jumped in lightnings with the anti-air. He jumped into Sunder, because it was an ammo Sunder. And I got my lightning with the anti-air. And we tried to get to the Vanu warp gate, and we went 1 hex and were murdered by TO. They were encroaching on our warp gate. So we did some shooting, and then we went back, tried again, and I made it all the way to there. We did like a 7,000 or 8,000 click fucking run around in circles. And the best part of anything ever is when you shoot a TR who is in a hex 7 or 8 hexes away from NC. You're just there in an anti-air lightning and you murder a light assault. That is the best time ever.
Just trolling, yeah.
Like, how you doing? And his Sunder was there. His Sunder was kicking my ass. I had to back away. Couldn't finish it off. But I was just fucking, how you doing? Am I part of this fight now? Yeah, so, arguments, man. We gotta plan, we gotta write out these arguments, these spontaneous arguments. We have to profit from them. Somehow profit from arguments.
Make money.
Internet money. One guy on